Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Arena time.
And for my first arena run of the new GORO expansion, I think it was about time for me to play Druid again.
To awaken me.
It's been a while. So, GORO it up. Excuse me. Moonblade Portal, 6 health and a random 6 cost minion, or the Spell Shifter. I think we're just going to take the Spell Shifter. Although he's new, he's not that exciting, but he's just, like, good, right? 5/3 stealth or a 3/5 taunt for 4 mana. I'll take that. Someday. If it would process. A hell computer. Okay. 5/4 and 1 adapt for 5 mana. That is really not that great. I'm not a huge fan of the Egg Napper either. He's 3/1, he dies, gives you 2 1/1s. I mean, that's 5/3 worth of stats, but it sure is packaged in a crappy way. The other choice is Moonfire, which is a pretty weak-ass spell if you don't know you have some spell damage or something that triggers off casting spells. I'm gonna take this guy just because he's, like, bigger, but I don't think he's... he's not one of those ones that I think is a good card. Shieldmaster, the Investigator is pretty lame. Pantry Spider is super lame, so Shieldmaster for sure. I could get another Spell Shifter. I'm not 100% if he comes out as a beast. I'm assuming Shell Shifter. I'm saying Spell Shifter is Shell Shifter. I'm assuming that he counts as a beast when he's shifted. That's typically what happens. Rumen Sensei +2/+2 to a beast is pretty good, and again, so far I've already got 2 beasts, assuming that the shifter does it. So I'm gonna take the Sensei. I think there are lots of beasts in the set. Evolving Spore, so assuming that things work the way we think it is, you choose one adapt and apply it to all your minions. I mean, you're getting a choice in that, but On the other hand, you're dumb for a druid. You're mostly just dumb. I don't like this card. This was a terrible row. I'm going to take this because it's new and because the other 2 cards suck also. But all 3 of those cards suck. Thunder Lizard would be good if I had other elementals. But here's the annoying thing for the arena is, like, I have no elementals yet. And I don't think that Druid is one of the more elemental-heavy classes. So he's unlikely to be very good. On the other hand, he's another beast. 3/3 beasts and, like... This guy, I'm not so solid. I guess I'm going to take him anyway. But I'll probably not be able to trigger his ability. He'll probably just be a crappy 3/3 beast. 4/7 for 5. It gets taunt if I have at least 2 other minions. Or I can take the Gnomish Inventor, just get a card. Savage War is pretty strong. Although I didn't take any of the cheap things so far. We're going to take the Savage War, because I'm not too excited by those guys. Another of him is not going to help. You're really garbage now. Why can't you be one of those phoenixes, which is just like you if you were not garbage? Take that Tidehunter. I don't have any cheap stuff, so that's good. It's not a very good row either. I'm going to take the Elemental just because I can. Technically, he helps with my Thunder Lizard, but the odds of that working out are pretty slim, especially since if we're on curve, they both come at the same time, so... Yeah, he gives you a bunch of small guys, which could work out with my Savage Roar. And there could be other elemental stuff, too. I'm not going to have enough Murlocs for you. Doomsayer, I don't think I really want that. This, you are just like a bad Sen'jin. Or possibly a good Sen'jin, but you're really... I'm not a big fan of that. I guess I'll take the Horror. Okay, we're taking him. I almost clicked the wrong thing, but we're definitely taking him for bigness. Jade Idol, what are the chances of getting Jade in here? I don't know, but I don't like these 2 cards either. This is almost the same bad row as before. I'm going to take the Jade Idol, even though it's dumb. Because I'm probably not going to have much Jade. Wild Growth or Giant Guy? These things, like, he'd be better if I had this. Get up to 10 mana faster. I've got a lot of 4s and 5s, and I would like to fat draft, if possible. I don't have any cheap cards yet, hardly, so I'm going to take the Wild Growth. Corsair is very good, but not so much for Druid. Wrath will let me kill things, so that's good. I feel like the rows I've gotten in this deck are mostly terrible. There have been so many bad rows, it's starting to bother me. This is another bad row. I think out of this we gotta take fight. This guy required holding a minion with 5 or more attack. Hold on. 1, 2, he does count. The other guys don't. This guy's kind of cool, but I don't know that he's going to work out for me. He's probably just going to be a beast magma rager for me. Man. I kind of want to take him, but no, I think I'd better off take that bartender. He won't fail to be a bartender, whereas 5/1 guy may fail to be a guy. Fairy Dragon is cheaper, but my deck's kind of slow. I think I'll take the Stegodon. Stag things up. This is another... I don't like this row either. Oh my god. This deck has just been cursed with terrible rows. I don't think you're the right kind of big. I don't think you're the right kind of anything. I'm going to take her and hope that maybe her healing will help with one of my other, like, bigger guys to stay alive. Raise could kill things, but I'm going to take the Twisted Worgen, another cheap minion to maybe trade. Oh my god, the overcost, like, you are tremendously expensive and may or may not do something good. You are tremendously expensive, probably aren't going to do anything good in my deck, and it's like it's on a death rattle, and oh my god. And you have a powerful death rattle to copy, but I mean you're not good in the traditional sense of good. I'm gonna take this guy because how often am I gonna take that guy? Like, why not? Eater of Secrets, you're not good. You give stuff to my opponent. I hate that. This is not that strong a card, although I'm probably gonna need it to survive later in the game. Although it's based on attack, and my guys aren't actually all that big, so it's probably gonna be +1/+1 and like 3 or 4 armor. Ugh. I don't want either of these cards, so I guess I'm going to take that. He's not very good. This would give me a second Jade card, but more importantly, it'd give me a second ramp, which I'm probably going to need, but I also need to fat draft some more stuff. That's not what I meant by fat drafting. This is ramp, but am I going to have enough cheap minions to get 2 or 3 mana crystals from this? Or am I going to have enough big stuff to do? I don't think so. I think I gotta take the Force of Nature here. Like, he's just 9/9 for 9. That's... I'd rather get 6/6 worth of stats for 5, I think. I don't like you guys, although my deck's slow enough, I should probably take this guy, but I'm gonna take the Blowgill and try and be less slow as opposed to the other. You're still bad. I don't want you... Oh my god. What is with my rows today? Bad. You know what? We're going to take him. It's like a finisher, even though I don't think he's especially good. You guys are not good either. I mean, I have a lot of beast stuff. I only have one thing that cares about beasts, but it'd be good with him, I guess. Line of Pain. I don't have much that would work off of that. I could take the Silver Moon Guardian. Let's just take this stupid guy. Beast, Dragon, or Murloc. I've got lots of beasts. Lots of beasts. I've only got, like, what, 1 Murloc or something? Did I even take the Murloc? I don't know. An Elemental? That doesn't count for him. I've got 2 Murlocs. So it's a maybe. He's going to come out. He's probably just going to come out, give +1/+1 to a beast. But you know what? That's not bad for the cost. I am tempted to take this guy. Sort of like choosing a Noetron, even though you're no Noetron, but he's a cheap beast with taunt, and he will kill whatever he damages. So, like, he'll trade with something. But I think I'm going to take the Zubot, try and get a little bit more stats for my value. Egg never get... Oh my god, you guys are terrible, and I don't like you that much, but I guess we're taking you. Like, serious, oh my god, stop giving me Evolving Spores as like a rare or epic or whatever the hell you are. You're not a good one. I'm going to take it over the Earthen Scale, I'll probably regret it. And my last card is just another, like, Shell Shifter, or I could take the Vicious Fledgling. You know what? I'm going to take him because some tiny percentage of the time, he might just get to hit my opponent 2 or 3 times and go Super Saiyan. I think this is a terrible deck. What the hell is it trying to do to me? Like, it was just bad, bad, bad rows all the time. Ugh. There are so few cards in this deck that I would choose out of, like, an average row. Yeah, this is like... This deck is full of cards which I would normally decry as being poor choices, but they were, like, equal to or the best, like, sort of even with the charges I didn't take, or actually the best choices out of the crappy crap rows I was getting. This is going to be our chance to watch me get completely stomped by much better cards from the new expansion. So hooray. We don't want that in the early game. My deck's kind of slow and bad. Zubat is castable, but I gotta have stuff to play him on. I'm gonna pitch him, and maybe... No, I'm gonna pitch everything and try and get something cheaper. I'm so cowed by how crappy my deck looks that I was, like, thinking that, no, the Stegodon is taunt, I should take him to keep me alive. Oh my god. I've got a Wild Growth, which is okay, but I'm gonna be doing nothing for the first million years. Like, this isn't useful unless you have 2 or 3 minions on the board, minimum. Could play you, but we're gonna do this instead. The next turn I could play you and Kung Fu that guy if it attacks. Hooray! Terrible, terrible choices. Looked at a whole. Like, 2/3 of my rows were bad rows, as far as I can tell. It was god-awful. Okay, so you're not hitting me. I don't think I'm even going to play her. What's she going to do? She's going to go out and get killed by a guy that I would rather just Kung Fu to death. You go slower, but I don't have that much big... Like, my biggest cards in my deck are already in my hand.
This only works on the simple-minded.
Okay. You are attacking. Yay. Sure, why not? I mean, give me a bunch of guys to evolving spores, I guess. I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna come through this guy. It's a death rattle. It's not even a battle cry. Ugh. He is not a winner. Like, he could serve a purpose if your deck was to get a bunch of elemental guys, but he doesn't really seem that great. Oh my god, I have crap, and my opponent has that death machine. God damn it. I'm gonna play this to take that out, I guess.
Melt away.
Melt away is a good battle cry. But I'm gonna get annihilated. He's only gonna take 3 damage as punishment for his, like, guy's drawback if I just kill him with this. Oh my god, I can't even get through that unless I can adapt my way through it, pretty much. And I'm also almost dead. So this guy's a beast. I could buff him with this guy, but he wouldn't survive anyway, so there's no point. If this guy could get through, it'd be awesome. Okay, how do I want to do this? It's just how much can I play before I adapt? Is it too big a risk? The problem is I can't get through that with Kung Fu alone. I actually need to get something out of this to do that. I guess it doesn't matter, because, well, if I get +1/+1, then I could Kung Fu my way through it with this guy helping. +1/+1 is not that great, though. I'd rather have, like, Wind Fury or something, but or the Bubble, but it's going to get wasted if I use this guy to break through the taunt anyway.
Time waits for no one.
God damn it, and I've got no time. Awesome. Can't be targeted. Taunt, Poison Spit. Poisonous.
Melt away.
That does what I needed to do. Heal me. Okay. I got her off in time. That was... You know what? The poisonous worked out okay under the circumstances. The incredibly crappy circumstances. My opponent's going to beat my face in. I've got no beasts to play this guy on, although next turn I can play the 8/8 taunt. If I'm alive. You have double Twilight, Violet Illusionist, or whatever. I always call him Twilight. Violet Illusionist. Pretty good for you. We're going to play you, because I need to not die. I will probably still die. And we're going to kill you and you, because we can. Frame Elemental. Boy, these guys are not friendly to terrible fake Japanese accents. 6 or more cards gave him charge. I got killed by a bad card, but my deck was terrible, and my opponent had that amazing, like, 8/8 guy. God damn it. My deck is terrible. Like, it gave me such bad cards. And we're going to see how those cards fare next time.
Put the hammer down on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.